Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about one movie and one movie only, Minions and Monsters. All right, guys, I can't believe it. We're on our third spin-off of Minions right here. Um, what do I don't even know where to start with this. Right, let me just talk about this whole franchise and like what I've grown up with these movies, right? I grew up with these movies, and I would honestly say for sure the Despicable Me movies are way better than any of the Minion spin-offs that we've gotten. But I'll probably say the first one's still my favorite. It's just such a classic in that, and it's just crazy how far we've came from the first one till now. How there's three spin-offs of Minions alone is crazy to me. I'm pretty sure they're still making a fourth one for Despicable Me, but if this movie makes hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'm not gonna be surprised if they make a like a fourth, fifth, sixth. There's a continuation of these movies, right? But all I know is that Minions to me doesn't mean as much as it does towards my dad. My dad loves Minions. When that first movie came out, I remember Minions everywhere. He bought Minions. We would give him gifts of Minions, and he had a special ringtone of the ba 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 ba. He would get phone calls all day, and so I would hear that all day. I got so sick and tired of just Minions all around, which is crazy. But overall, they're okay. They're pretty funny, right? They are such a side character, like a side comedic like character, a comedic side character that you just have in movies. And so the fact that they were able to put this in not just one, two, or just now we're on our third one is crazy to me, right? But Minions and Monsters, it follows the minions in the 1920s Hollywood as they search for frightening creatures for their monster movie, partner with the green creature. That green creature is, what is it? What am I? Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Awesome. I love it. That's hilarious to me. And they must save the planet after unleashing monsters. This is directed by Pierre Coffin and Patrick Delage. Delage? The cast is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You got Trey Parker. Trey Parker, who has done South Park. They got him to play as Goomy, as Cthulhu, which is hilarious. George Lucas showed up. Guys, I'm sorry, not to spoil it, but I just spoiled it. But there's so many things that happen in this movie where they do a lot of references and homages to old Hollywood. And so if you're really big into old Hollywood movies or just movies in general, you'll definitely find some glimpses of. I was like, oh hey, I recognize that, and just throw minions in it. So it's pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see that aspect of it. So you got Christopher Waltz in there, Allison Janney, Jeff Bridges, Jesse Eisenberg, Zoe Douche. I don't know how to pronounce her name again. But overall, right? My thoughts on this movie. I thought it was pretty fun. It was a pretty good time. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of slow as always, as the other spin-off movies are. But the highlight of this movie, I would probably say, is whenever they would do the multiple montages. I don't know what it is about this movie in particular. I think I think it was like three or four just montages over and over again, and it just kept you rapidly going and going and going, and like showcasing like different scenes. And I think those parts are my favorite. But at the end, it's like you don't. I don't know. It's like I don't know what to expect from these movies. Like I laughed a couple of times. I'll say that. Sometimes I'm just watching this movie and I'm just like, yeah, these are not meant for me. I don't know. I don't know if I just grew out of it. But overall, I thought it was good. I mean, not good, but it was just fun. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. You know, if you have kids, your kids are gonna love it. Oh my gosh! But you as an adult, right? I think you still have fun with it. There's some moments in there too where like some adult jokes. Woo! Well, for me, I guess it went in, not over. But I thought it was pretty funny. And so I think my favorite minion that they showcased in this movie was a clown. You'll see it. You saw it in a trailer, but in this movie you'll see the clown. And I thought when the clown showed up, or like the minion dressed up as the clown, I thought he was hilarious. I can't lie. That was so funny. I kind of want to go look back at those scenes with the clown because he made me laugh the entire time when he showed up. So that was great. But majority of this movie, you definitely follow two specific minions because one of the minions he wants to, write and direct a movie, and then his other friend he wants to help him achieve his dream. While the minions are still trying to find who is the most evilest and the most baddest person ever. That's what they're going searching to, like every creature to creature. So that was pretty cool. But overall, this movie was pretty fun. I definitely recommend. Actually, I don't know if I recommend this movie because I don't think a lot of people know, or not know, but not a lot of people care. I think that's the main thing. Not a lot of people care. There's not a lot of animation movies out here right now, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a bunch of money because for some reason this franchise is just like $1 billion franchise, specifically with the toys and the costumes. So it makes sense why it would happen. Overall, they're really entertaining. I'm, Sometimes it gets boring in this movie, but it's fun too at the same time. But I think it's just a lot of hit or misses. At the end of the day, that's what the jokes were. But it's also funny to hear Trey Parker in this because I'm just like, when I was watching this movie, I was thinking, wait, that voice sounds so familiar. I was like, that's not Jesse Eisenberg. Who is that? And then he started talking just rapidly at one point. And I was like, oh, that's Trey Parker. And he's from South Park. I was like, what the heck? That was pretty cool. I don't know where they go from this. I still think that they're gonna make 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of these movies of just spin-offs of just Minions alone. And so I don't know, like what was it? I think the last one, what year were they? I think they were in like the early 2000s or something. No, 90s. I don't know. I don't even know. It's like whenever there was Baby Gru or like Kid Gru, and then they were way there beforehand as well. I think it was like the 40s or 50s in the first Minions movie. Now they were in the 1920s. They were showcasing. They're going to show every decade. Oh my God! At this point, I'm like, I don't even know where they're going. Whatever. But overall, this movie was fun. I mean, if you want to go watch it, go watch it. It doesn't really matter. But overall, guys, like, comment, subscribe down there. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite Minion? If you have a favorite Minion, tell me about it. So far I like this clown one. That one he was pretty funny. But overall, I'll catch you guys next time.